bonus features.
Sorry. I'm not swearing.
Table read for Days of Our Nature Lies, the road trip musical, to normal something.
We'll find untitled DONTL project. DONTL movie sequel.
Don't do it too fast or whatever.
Okay. Let's do it.
August 2nd, 2012.
I'm really excited about. We have a really good script so far, and I think that although there aren't that many plot twists, it's more of a movie format than our last movie. You know, it's like not really, the plot doesn't move forward, but we see more of the characters. And I think I'm excited for a lot of the delivery of Mikey's lines. He always throws curveballs there. So that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, Winks' phone rings. It's Lou.
Hello? Hey, gorgeous. Lou, where are you? I've been worrying about you all morning. I'm in Normal, Illinois, at the Korean War reunion. I'm with Kim Blay and his family. Korean War reunion. What would I do?
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm coming right now. Okay. By the way, I have the baby. Oh, good. Maggie, get up. We're going to Normal.
I think one of the things that I loved about the first film was that it had a very experimental vibe. And I think that that's ultimately what made that a hit. But we decided to go back and change the formula and go, okay, now we know people love the experimental vibe, but does anybody actually like narrative anymore? Okay? Because now people are saying the narrative is dead. And I say, well, maybe it's just because DONTL hasn't done it yet.
If I asked for a window and you offered me a window sill, would that be acceptable? No. So when I ask for a pen and you give me a pencil, why should I find that to be an unacceptable offer?
The characters have a lot of room to grow in this one. So there's just so many lines, a lot of pages, and we're just gonna see what our actors do with this, what they do with their characters. And I think this one's a lot more joke aware too. I was reading through it and it's like every other line is just.
Wow, Luke dies and my kids get arrested. Best day ever.
Nice.
We got the plot just like cemented, so now we can just be hilarious.
I can sort of say this. Either everyone's gonna love it, and we're gonna look really good, or no one's gonna like it except for us, and we're gonna look like huge dicks. But like, I know we like it.
Yeah.
Like at the very least we like it, and I think other people will like it too. We have a very loyal fan base.
Yeah.
And they've been through with us till the end.
Yeah.
Which isn't in sight yet, but you know, we know they'll be there.
All right.
I need a slave for the alpha dog. And none of the others stepped up. I figured this bunny wouldn't make a fuss about it. Would you, bunny?
Well, thanks a lot.
Would you?
You were one of our leads for the case of the missing soup recipe.
Oh, sorry. Gotta go, guys. See you later.
Darn it, I thought this was our guy.
Well, what's next?
Okay, I was wondering if you guys could talk about the Downton Abbey controversy.
Well, I think some words were said by Maggie Smith about us, about things we may or may not have done in relation to Downton Abbey. We're not going to say anything back, because Maggie Smith is our hero. We love everything she does, and the fact that we even upset her in one little way is just completely demoralizing and heartbreaking.
But we will do everything in our power to destroy the show.
Yeah, we don't like Downton Abbey that much, but Maggie Smith is also very anti, sibling relations, Grant, and I think she felt very strongly about that. I mean, that's just bigotry, really, Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith is a punk, okay? She hasn't respected us since the first day of filming. She actually came to set on the first day and said, I don't like this. We said, I'm sorry. I mean, this is our location. And they said, no, it's not. It's my kitchen. And I was like, I don't know how you took territory of this little cottage in England. But listen, Maggie Smith is continuous continuously insulting our brand. And I think that she's just upset that she's not also a writer. You know? Like, every actor wants to be a writer, but she's not very good at it. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Maggie Smith, I loved you in First Wives Club. And, your work as McGonagall was, I guess, passing at best. But at Downton Abbey, I'm sorry, just didn't cut it. That's all I have to say about it.
Alright.
Really liked that guy. And he's like, well, have you seen his others? He's like, no, I don't know what they are. Like, I didn't know what they were. And then I heard he did them, and they sounded okay. But, like, executive producer / creator needs to officially sign this contract.
Are we leaving a message if it doesn't pick it up?
Speak loudly so the camera can pick it up as well.
Hi, Matthew. Hey, this is Emma Davis, and the rest of the producers of Days of Our New True Lives. And do you have a second to talk? Oh, fantastic. We here at DONTL have seen some of your previous work, really impressed, and we were wondering if you would be interested in having a role in our upcoming film. Oh, your agent? Sure.
That's true. You got a good one.
Hello? Who am I speaking with? Oh, Matthew Ayer's agent, fantastic. We have seen Matthew's work and we just love what he does, and we were wondering if we can maybe make up some contracts and get him on board for the next Days of Our New True Lives movie. What do you think, sir? Oh, well, we have an incredible line of sponsors lined up. Our premier sponsor, you know, we have a different beverage, just as refreshing, just as many electrolytes. The Bush Light Corporation is, okay.
He's doing it.
We got him with the Bush.
Yeah, well, everyone's been very welcoming. I'm still a little lost on the plot details. I think there's a lot of catching up for me to do. That's the extra challenge of being the new guy. But yeah, everyone's been real helpful, especially Jimmy. He's been very supportive. So yeah, it's been a pleasure working with everyone.
Luke and I didn't see eye to eye. Frankly, he was a real punani. He would say things like, "No, Kimbley, we shouldn't steal the car," and "You're wrong, Kimbley, arson is a crime." What a jabroni.
Sure, we knew that we were going to have multiple seasons and multiple movies. The first movie was given from the start.
With some of our characters leaving, or like Mikey and Grant, we knew that we wanted to do one last thing with them, and hopefully they'll be involved past the movie, but you never know with those guys.
Something we need to talk about is everyone's contract is up after this movie.
Yeah.
We signed them for 2 years, 2 movies, and a Christmas special. And, I mean, now we're moving forward, and I'm not on contract next year at all. And Winx is out, maybe.
We give Winx an out, she's gonna take it. We can't give it to her.
No.
I feel like we could
Yeah,
trick her.
we can't tell her that her contract.
Yeah.
Basically, Winx's. I like how we're saying her as well. Winx's contract is.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because we're talking about Anthony here.
I also
Wait, what?
the increasing amount that we're questioning her gender. I feel like in the first season it was kind of understood that she was a woman and it was just like that, but this we're really pushing. I think we're really pushing it in terms of
So that's what we love
something's
about
going
DONTL
on,
so much.
but we never confirm it.
The rawness.
Yeah.
The tackling social issues.
I've always thought of DONTL as a scripted roast, where it's just raw and uncensored.
Yeah, one of my friends was like, "Oh, you should do a DONTL Raw." I was like, "Already done."
Have you seen the Christmas special?
That's what we've been doing.
I'm sorry, have you been watching the show? And a fan actually walked up to me and said, "Hey, listen, I've really enjoyed the work. but are you willing to maybe make it a little PG? I'd love to show it to my daughters. And I said, sorry, Mr. President. I don't roll that way. DONTL doesn't roll that way. I'm sorry. If the brew of DONTL doesn't go down smooth, maybe you just drank it wrong.
Wait, Wink's voice or no?
You know what?
Well, you said it. Oh, it's me.
It's Anthony.
Oh,
He's so into character that he can't even.
Yeah, honestly.
Break free.
Well, it was TV broadcasting, and Maggie, Emma, Dylan, we're all making this crazy show called DONTL.
I thought it would just be an episode or two for TV broadcasting. I didn't even, because the first time we proposed doing it, nobody liked it. So I didn't even think it would be a thing.
And I'm pretty sure the second that she said Days of Our New Trier Lives, soap opera about kids at New Trier, like, I'm pretty sure our entire row just like exploded into like plot ideas, and like we basically had an entire season within like 5 minutes of discussing it.
You know, I didn't think it was going anywhere, but it's blossomed.
When it first started, we didn't have a lot of pivotal characters that we have now. So I'm glad the pilot didn't even have Kim Blay or Winks or Lou or Jane, or we were missing a lot of pivotal characters we have now. So I'm glad that it's grown and we've incorporated more people.
Yeah, but I did not think it would go this far.
What will you miss most about filming DONTL these past like 3 years?
I don't know. Just like getting together, everyone as a group, and it's a lot of fun. Even if I filmed like one scene today. Today was fun. I haven't done much, but it was still a good time. Nothing like watching Anthony act.
It's really special.
Yeah, it's special, and not always in the best way.
I really, really loved the plot line where Professor Kim Blay had the war flashback, and we got to see, because I'm a sucker for origin stories, and when we got to see like Lou and Kim Blay back in the war in the like D stairwell, and when we got to like see Jane at Starbucks and like how that all happened, that was like easily my favorite part to film. Plus it was the first time we were outside of school, so that was pretty exciting.
Writing the show even by myself, not even at writers' meetings, is always really fun because I love all the characters and all the crazy storylines that we come up with.
me and Sullivan were talking, and it was tough because these birds kept flying like really close to our heads. Do you remember that?
It really
They're nesting in my head.
Oh yeah, that's
We have our own
it was pretty
tape.
funny. It was a good experience.
That was probably the longest it took to film anything.
And yeah, Sullivan and I kept laughing, so it took a while to film. And I remember looking at that, I had more than my fair share of voice cracks.
The most exciting thing was probably the movie premiere in the lovely McGee Theater. It was great to see everybody there, all dressed up, and to see our movie on the big screen. That's all anybody really wants. And we got rave reviews, and that's all I can say.
Yeah.
And then also the table read when we came back for movie number 2. It was fun to see get the gang back together for that.
It's really fun, especially doing something like a table read and seeing how everyone, like all their character choices and how they choose to say the lines and stuff. That's really interesting and always very funny. Everyone brings their own talent to the table.
What's it been like seeing DONTL grow?
Good.
And
It's been pretty good, you know. Definitely been some ups and downs. Sometimes, you know, I got into little skirmishes with Jimmy, who's my quote-unquote husband in the movie. But, you know, at times we didn't see eye to eye, but now it's all love. You know, we're really good friends, and we continue that friendship today. So I've been, you know, it's just a great opportunity. I'm glad they brought me on.